Welcome to, what is this? The very first Quantive Podcast.
Yep.
We're here today. Well, actually, technically, no one's a guest on here because we're both in the company, but
I'm kicking him out.
yeah, Cielo's the founder. Technically, are you CEO as well, or are you just the founder?
Just the founder.
Okay, we'll find a CEO eventually, but yeah, where are you supposed to look in this?
I think
Maybe for the intro, we'll look at the camera. So for the intro, we'll look at the camera. Okay.
Hi, guys.
We have a very iffy setup. We have two mics we literally just bought today. They're pretty good. They're Blue Yetis. And we have one camera here, which is actually a professional camera. And then we have my iPhone 13 Pro recording. I mean, it's good enough. It's 1080p and 60 frames, but yeah, eventually we'll probably upgrade. This camera was expensive though, so we're probably not going to buy another one of those anytime soon. But this is literally our first podcast, or at least our test. It's probably not even going to be our first episode. We don't know if we're going to upload this, but
we're not putting this anyway. if it is our first, so we're not going to put this.
Yeah. We don't need to have boom arms, mic arms yet.
Oh, yeah. It would look so much better with the mic on.
Yeah. But, well, we have to wait till tomorrow for that. And we don't really have any topics to talk about today. So that's why we're going to talk about just general stuff and I guess introduce ourselves. We'll probably get guests on the show eventually. Hopefully we want to get like small tech startup CEOs or just people in the tech community to come on. Right now we only have two mics, but we'll probably get a third one. We've got a couch here. It's a bit ugly, but we'll probably fix that later. And we'll get a third mic and do all that stuff. But yeah, I guess first, well, let's talk to each other and let's see who we're talking to here. Today we have Cielo Nicolosi. He's half Italian, half Chinese, and he is the founder of basically this whole thing because he paid for everything. And he has a big app that I don't know if I can talk about yet, but it's coming out hopefully by 2025, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, but wait, so is Quantive? What exactly is Quantive? Is it the whole company, or is that app also going to be called Quantive, or is it going to be like what exactly?
Alright, so Quantive started out as being my app that I can't talk about. It was a name for an app I can't talk about, but I realized it was actually a good name for like an AI solutions based company.
Yeah,
and I had a lot of other ideas I wanted to like look at. So what I did was I decided to name our company Quantive and just have it be an AI solutions company.
Okay. I will admit though, that is a good name. And I mean, my app Mixtape, which is now actually under Quantive, it's a pretty good name as well, but I don't know. How did you think of the name Quantive, I guess?
I wanted to be a quant trader for a long time, and that was always related to finance, and the first app I wanted to make was actually something related to AI finance. Don't exactly want to say, because I'm still planning on making it in the future. But so I just thought of quant, and I was like, what would make this like a good name? Because quant is just too basic. Just something that rolled on the tongue. Quantive just rolled on the tongue for me. So that ended up being the name for that app. Then I decided, no, it's a good name for an AI solutions company. Changed my mind, made it my main name for the company.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. Well, yeah, Quantive is the next big thing, hopefully.
Yeah, next billion-dollar company.
Yeah, and it will probably have loads of little tech startups underneath it. Maybe we'll even become investors at one point if we get rich enough. Who knows? But this podcast is mainly going to be just, we still don't really know, but we're hoping to do lots of tech stuff, mainly coding, programming, but maybe we'll go to other tech stuff as well. We're not really trying to do anything too fancy on this podcast for now. It's just a startup, and well, podcasting is fun, and obviously it's more fun when we get bigger and get more attention and then hopefully collab with other people. But you know, that's what everyone is out here doing these days. If you're in computer science or software development, then you know the struggle. We can't get hired these days, let's be for real.
We're all going to be working at Macca's.
Yep. So we really need just the right idea to get us on our feet. And well, we can try millions of different business ideas, but all we need is one really good one, and we'll be set for life. So I also just don't really want a 9 to 5. I think that's our main reasoning, because 9 to 5s, obviously they're secure, they're guaranteed income, and they are, well, you know, let's admit it, mundane, because it's the same thing every day for probably around 300 days a year. And having a company, even if it's a small startup, just makes you feel like you have done something yourself rather than just do some leak code questions, get an interview, and get into Fang. It's obviously amazing getting into Fang. If you've gone into Fang, wow, that's amazing. But having a startup is just fulfilling. It feels like you have so much more freedom, and it's something you can be proud of. Like, obviously you can be proud of getting a job, but having a startup and being acknowledged, especially for that startup, is just amazing.
Yeah, I feel like you can do a lot more with a startup. Like, if you work at a Fang, you're going to be in a team of like 30 people building one small thing that like many people won't even like realize on like Google, for example. Like, it's good pay, definitely, and it's definitely like something you should be proud of, but I guess it's just not for everyone, you know. Yeah, we also have a couple other friends that are entrepreneurial, like Bailey Smith.
Hopefully he has actually got a very nice startup. If you haven't heard of it, it's called Tribe. They basically bring customers to barbers and barbers to customers. It's amazing, and actually is doing pretty well. We really hope to get like into that type of growth with our apps, and but obviously we're still far away from that. But I don't know what else to say. We don't really have anything else on this show, and our camera only records for 30 minutes, which is a bit annoying.
I mean, you can just stop it and start it again.
That's true, actually. It'd be so bad if we had a special guest on the show and they were talking about something like really insightful, and then as soon as he says like the perfect thing, the camera stops.
I mean, we could just make him re-say it.
Oh, it wouldn't hit the same. He might get pissed as well. He'd be like, oh, this is such a shit show. Why is this camera stopping 30 minutes in?
We need some deep quotes now that we could like put in a short. We should do it. We should pretend that you figured the quote out. I ask you a question and then you say.
And then we'll definitely keep this part in so that it's even funnier. Okay, ask me a question. Okay, yeah, I got it.
All right. I want to end this off by just asking you a question. Like, what would something you say to any other engineers be? I mean, okay, no.
Oh god.
Alright, let's just end this off with a question. So, Eden, I want to ask you, what would something you say to other small startup entrepreneurs who want to like get into the business be?
I can't keep serious. Okay, let's
We got this. Yeah, we got this. So let's just end this podcast off, this introductory podcast, with some motivation from Eden. So I'm gonna ask you a question, Eden. I want your best answer. Okay. All right. What would something you say to other small entrepreneurs be?
Well, my grandfather's father and his father before him taught me a very, very, very wise thing. And that was, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Thank you for watching. This has been Quantive Podcast, and we'll see you next week.
He thought of that quote all by himself.
Yep. Okay. That's it.
That was so stupid.